Starting off with some warm-up games. There's a choice of 3. If you haven't got hammers or certain equipment, you can vary it. So here I'm using hammers. I'm calling out a colour. The kids have to hit the colour with a hammer. It's good for a little bit of fun, also because they're learning the English language as well. Moving on to builders and destroyers. So one team has to put the cones up, the other team has to knock them down, and whoever has the most cones up at the end, that colour is the winner. With the flat markers or cones already set out, you can then bring in the ball and start doing some dribbling. So here is colour dribbling. So the flat markers are already on the floor and the kids have to dribble the ball to the different colours which I call. So I just use each corner as a different colour and then a main colour in the middle which they have to return to whenever I say. It gives them an opportunity to get used to the ball at the feet and used to running around, as well as having a little bit of fun as well. And again, for my kids, learning the different colours. With a nice dribbling foundation platform now set out, I just went on to introduce changes of direction, so directional dribbling, encouraging the kids to change direction if they meet traffic, so if they're going to bump into another kid, or if one of the coaches becomes a defender. Just giving them a few tips how to turn, change direction, and then try and score in a different goal opposite to their start position. Some of the kids understood, some of them didn't, but it doesn't matter. It's all about giving them that experience and giving them that fun ability to run with a ball and kick it into the goal at the end. It does depend the dynamics of the group, how the kids are behaving, how the kids are getting involved with each other, and also I guess their ability with the ball or their comfort with the ball will depend whether or not you can move on to something else. So here I felt like my kids knew how to stop the ball and change direction, so I just tested them a little bit more and gave them the option to dribble it around a coach by doing some extra obstacles in the form of the coaches. So as you'll see just now coming up this clip, I went into a 1v1. You can't really call it a professional 1v1, but a 1v1 with a kid, and just giving him the option to change directions. And as you can see, he was even pointing which direction he was going to take me on the outside, then on the inside. But you can see he's understood that he needs to stop the ball before he changes direction. Again, they're having fun, they're getting good experience, stopping the ball, dribbling, running with a ball, changing direction, and they're starting to understand why they're doing it. And to finish off with another shooting game, the spider squash dribble. So this is when I drop the ball, so there may be a slight bounce, and previously I've already taught the kids how to squash a spider, which is basically to trap or to stop the ball. And then after they've trapped it, after they've stopped the ball, they can then go on to dribble towards the goal and shoot. Again, as you can see, some kids understand it pretty well, and some are just carrying the ball forward and then shooting at the end, which is okay as well, as long as they're having fun. Take care.